Hello everybody, Pinstripe here. This is kind of strange for me because it's been almost 2 weeks since my last video and it's been a long time, at least it feels like a long time, since I've been able to sit down and do anything at my own computer. I've been away because my GPU recently broke. It went like this. And in doing so caused me to poop my pants just a little bit because, well, for me, my GPUs and graphics cards over time have always been fairly reliable. I've always had problems with either hard drives or PSUs, so to have this sort of sudden weird glitch occur on my screen when I'm just working away on something, and then all of a sudden, you know, Windows won't start up, and I'm just questioning my life choices at this point. You know, why didn't I back things up? Where is my memory stick where I back everything up on? But it's too late, I can't do anything now. And you sit there and you wonder and you question, what have I lost? Have I lost all the work I was doing? You know, did it save properly the things that I was doing before it crashed? All kinds of questions railing through my head. And also, you know, all the videos that I'd recorded, did I lose those as well? I had no idea if my hard drive was affected, if it was just the GPU. I had no clue. Thankfully though, the PC gods were smiling down on me because my hard drive was left unaffected, but in the time that I have been waiting for my GPU, I have realized that the majority of things I do, like 95% of the things I do, take place on my computer. In that time where I didn't have my PC, I realized that I have nothing to do. Like, I could watch Netflix on my phone, I could play on the PlayStation 2 because that's, you know, the most recent console I have. Anything else, I have literally nothing to do. Of course, initially I was pretty bummed out that it broke. I mean, who wouldn't be? I had all this motivation and energy to continue working on my demo, which I still do, but I'm still kind of tentative, shall we say, towards my PC. Just being like, you know, just sort of putting my hand on top of the PC and being like, are you okay? Are you gonna work for me today? You know, I'm still in that sort of unsure phase as to whether everything is fine and dandy. Even though it now has a new PSU, even though it now has a new GPU, I'm still just a little bit nervous, shall we say, about everything being 100%. But yeah, during that time of not being on the PC and not having one, I eventually became okay with it. I became used to it, and it got me thinking about addiction, how addicted we are to the internet. I mean, sure, with the internet comes communication, comes video games and you know, hobbies and artwork and so many other avenues. But when you take all that away, we then go back to either other technology, like I did with TVs, Netflix, PlayStation, you know, old consoles. We replace our current modern technology with older technology, you know, just to fill the time. Now, I am being maybe a bit overdramatic. There were plenty of other things I could have been doing other than watching something or playing something. You know, I could have been writing down my notes that I had in my head in relation to my demo, which is what I eventually got onto. You know, I could have continued to be learning a language. I could be drawing. There's lots of things I could do. I just tend to be a bit dramatic sometimes. But in the process of realizing that I need something to fill my time, I ended up playing one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 2, which was Heroes of the Pacific, and taking notes for what I can then apply to my own demo. So that is basically what I've been doing for the past 10 days. Long story short, I have a lot of ideas that I have gained from playing that and basically playing through the levels, looking at how the missions are structured, the kind of things that the player can look at in the menus. And I know that I'm still just trying to create the demo, and I was maybe getting a bit ahead of myself in looking at what to add to the final game, because that will hopefully come after the demo. But yeah, I don't know, it was just something to keep my brain occupied, I suppose. Meanwhile, in relation to Hogs of War, I had to drop out of the Hogs of War League Season 2 because of my GPU breaking. It broke 2 days before Week 1 was meant to commence, and yeah, I basically missed the first like 2 weeks of this season, so sadly Pekis had to take my place and he will remain there for this season. So I will just be commentating this season, but I do plan to have some exhibition matches between some of the players that are currently in the league, and I'm hoping as well to maintain that kind of bonus match that we did last season, where the winner of the league will face up against me for a one-off bonus match because, well, why not? I just want to play against people. But you will see some exhibition matches, like I said, on the channel going forward when there is time, because, of course, with the league going week by week, the structure, of course, is different this season, so players do have a chance to have a break in a certain week. and hopefully during that week I can maybe play against them. But any League players that wish to face up against me, then feel free to, because I'm definitely interested as always. In the meantime, my focus as always is on making Hogs of War content here on the channel, but also continuing on with the making of my demo and wanting to release that. I mean, I did set the date for it to be like, you know, Christmas, December time, but that's, you know, very quickly approaching. How is it almost November? What is going on? As I mentioned already in the latest monthly Squealer article, I will always be as transparent as I can be with you guys in relation to my work on this project and, you know, showing gameplay, showing the progress of where it's at, and basically if the project has legs to continue into a full-fledged game. But I'll always keep you updated, I'll always let you know what's going on. And yeah, in the meantime, that is going to wrap everything up for this video. I'm back, I'm ready to continue making videos, I'm ready to get involved once again in the Hogs of War community, and I hope you guys are too. But in the meantime, I will catch you all later for the next one. Peace out, everybody.
Right, you putrid porker. You should be proud of your hogs. I've given you, 5 additional promotion points to decorate them with. Are you listening to a word I say? Repeat after me. Minefields are very bad things to wander into. Now, press your button and we will be the richest nation in the world. Just imagine, limitless swill supplies until the end of all time. Oh, God, don't mess it up.